The audacity!
If you think this looks like the typical Hollywood depiction of a daring escape from a mental hospital, you're right, with a few exceptions. One, this is real life. And two, they don't give a fuck. Nobody's coming after me. When I say they don't give a fuck, I'm referring to the fat cats behind corporate mental health. They hoard out the concept of healing hearts and minds and turned it into a lucrative business. I was placed on a 72-hour hold for my display of erratic and dangerous behavior, though I think it may have been the gummy some dude handed me outside the club that night. Anyways, since the state hospital was bursting at the seams with other eccentrics, they got stuck with me, the starving musician who doesn't possess the golden ticket of insurance. You know the one. It's like the Willy Wonka's golden ticket of mental health. Except it doesn't grant you access to a chocolate factory. It grants you a comfy bed, 3 heavy meals a day, ping pong, goat yoga, and most importantly, medication cocktails that would make a pharmaceutical rep blush. So, you get where I'm going with this, right? They're not chasing me because I am not a paying customer. I'm more like the party crasher they couldn't wait to get rid of. My journey took an unexpected detour, a heart-to-heart with Willie. Willie might not have a permanent address, but damn does he have a story etched with heartache, just like the countless unheard tales of those navigating the rough seas of mental health in America.
It's kind of like, you break your arm, right? You go to the hospital, they fix it, they reset it, they do whatever they need to do so that you can use it again, right? Mental health seems to be the kind of business where they're not interested in fixing what's broken, do they?
No. They don't really give a rat's ass about you. They only want your symptoms so they can charge you for them. About 20 years.
Okay. What's the crux of it? Do you think is it depression, anxiety?
A lot of that, loneliness.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
I like to see them get down to the grass tacks, figure out what's wrong with the person before you start treating this problem. There's something did it. You need to find it, fix it, then fix the drug problem, drinking problem. Oh, I've thought about suicide several times. All things that kept me is my kids and my mom. It's like they let you in the door and it goes right back out another door. In other words, how you doing? Let me see your insurance card. Okay, you can go on.
You ever hear that old expression, here's your hat, what's your hurry?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, huh?
Yeah.
When you reflect on this later on, I hope you understand that, there might be somebody that watches this and sees your pain and will understand that, this is real shit affecting people.
It'll get you. If you ain't careful with it, it'll get you mad.
Yeah.
You gotta watch yourself.
Here I am wandering this concrete jungle, a modern-day mental health Don Quixote, tilting at the windmills of absurdity. The irony doesn't escape me. The world outside this hospital gown couldn't care less about the mental health maze we navigate. Yet, amidst the sea of indifference, one truth remains crystal clear. Mental health is not a playground for corporate greed. It's a battleground for genuine understanding, empathy, and transformation. So as I continue my stroll through the city, I can't help but wonder, when will the real heroes emerge? The ones who value healing over profit? And speaking of battles, let's talk about the warriors who faced the horrors of war, the brave souls we call veterans. They've stared into the abyss, confronted the indescribable, and yet when they return home, they're often left in the shadows, wrestling with their unseen wounds. Approximately 20 veterans die by suicide every single day, a statistic that should send shockwaves through our collective conscience. These heroes, who've risked everything for their nation, are left navigating a maze of bureaucracy when all they need is a lifeline. I told DJ, my mechanic, that my engine overheated the other day and that I noticed coolant in my oil. All symptoms point to a possible blown head gasket, a repair that will cost thousands of dollars. I asked how much life an oil change would give me.
To be honest with you, not that long.
Yeah?
You probably looking like not even cracking 200 miles, and I'm gonna tell you why. Smallest thing, blown head gasket, you leave that alone, you don't fix the problem. You just create a bigger problem.
I tell DJ that I am making a documentary about mental health services that actually address the underlying problem, not just the symptoms. He picked up on what I was putting down immediately.
That's right. And usually that key problem is inward. It's in the engine.
There you go.
It ain't on the outside. You know what I'm saying? It's not anything worldly. It's not the small. It's usually the smallest, minute detail. A little leak, a little crack, may turn into something really bad, man. Gotta start inward and work yourself out.
That's it, buddy.
That's right.
All right.
As I leave that institution in my dust, I realize the truth that echoes beyond those walls. Mental health has turned into a business, a profitable venture that thrives on labels and medication adjustments. For those who can't afford the premium package, well, you're a second thought in a cash-driven industry. The truth hit like a ton of bricks. The system is no longer after me. No, they're chasing something far more valuable, far more elusive. They're chasing the shimmering allure of profit, the currency that fuels the machinery of an industry that's lost its way. And then there's the societal undercurrent. A world where cries for mental health reform echo loudest when tragedy strikes, when a life is lost to the unforgiving grip of despair. But too often, these earnest pleas for change are swept away, engulfed by the relentless tide of trending celebrity news and fleeting headlines. It's a cycle we can't ignore, where the urgency for reform surges and recedes, much like the ebb and flow of public attention. The irony is stark. It's cheaper to buy a gun than it is to secure quality mental health, a chilling reminder of society's skewed priorities. So here we stand, at the crossroads of personal experience and societal shortcomings. The absurdity of the journey echoes the absurdity of a world where profits eclipse genuine care, where the urgency to mend minds is clouded by the ever-turning wheels of commerce. As the curtains close, it's a call to action, a plea to reshape the narrative, to demand not just individual understanding, but a collective shift towards meaningful change. Because behind the sarcasm and irony, behind the laughter and contemplation, lies a truth we can't ignore. That mental health deserves more than a chase, more than fleeting trends, more than fleeting lives.